All right, boom. So I ain't gonna stall this out no longer. Y'all see what's on the screen. First and foremost, stream ain't been up in a few days. My bad. YouTube videos ain't been out in a few days. My bad on that too. But we back in business now. I have no idea who this is, but streamer Kathelina is getting exposed now because she was cheating on this I'm Not Kenneth guy. I guess it was her ex-boyfriend, this I'm Not Kenneth guy, and he's exposed her for cheating and like cheating with her blood cousin. First and foremost, gotta be a Boondocks episode, bro. This is egregious, bro. Like, what the fuck are y'all out here doing, bro? Like, I just don't get it. Like, hold up.
My fucking girlfriend
let's really get into it. I want to really get into this. So let me gather some of the facts before I can unpack what's going on.
Cousin. See, shit like this ain't even funny, cause I wouldn't have even wish this on my worst enemy. Who the fuck preyed on my downfall this much for some shit like this to happen to me? Now, I'm not gonna drop no names or anything, but y'all know who she was. You know, I posted with her, you know, obviously she's my ex now. I don't even know why I say girlfriend, bro. We made content together. We dated for a couple years, and all of that ended recently, bro. I had to call it quits, bro. As of last week, I had to call it quits, bro. I caught her cheated on me in my house. Keep in mind, I pay all the bills in this motherfucker, bro. And she had the audacity to cheat on me with her blood cousin.
Now wait, in the midst of all this, it's a whole lot going on right now. I don't want anybody to overlook this sign that says Goon Cave in the back. And this life-size pillow of just suspicious looking anime looking character. Now, I'm not saying that what she did was right, but I will say that the writing was on the wall. Birds of the same feather flock together. And obviously this nigga's a weirdo. So, hey, your girl weird too.
Bro, so lately, bro, I've been noticing she's always on FaceTime with this nigga, bro. And it's her cousin, bro. She's always on FaceTime with her cousin. But it's like, what normal person would think that's weird? Like that's her cousin. Like, I thought it was on some normal ass shit. Like, you know, like, I guess I didn't realize that they were sleeping on the phone together. That every time I would come near her, she would go on mute or whatever. But that's not the point. She was in the shower and I heard her talking on FaceTime. So that was like a red flag. So I walked near that restroom, like, this is my restroom, then there's like another room and another restroom over there. I walked near that restroom, the doors are locked, which was also suspicious because why are you locking the doors? But I heard her say the word gains, as in like gym gains, and I heard yams come out her mouth. And once I heard that, I'm like, who are you on FaceTime with?
Wait. So this huzzy's in the shower on FaceTime talking to her cousin, and she's talking about, and from the verbiage, you can pick up that she's talking about she's showing her ass. And you state, bro, after that would have happened, my mind would have clicked, there's no way she's on the phone with her cousin. I wouldn't even have considered her being on the phone with her cousin, even being a possibility. All that cousin talk would have felt like lies. I would have cut it off right then and there. She's in the bathroom on a FaceTime call, showing off the cheeks. And you stayed with her to even find out that it was really her cousin who she was boning? Brother, you should have got out of Dodge right there. I wouldn't have believed it was her cousin. I'd be like, yo, she's sleeping around. She's hoeing. This is confirmed. That's all the evidence I would have needed. But voice is kind of going, yo, look, that would have been all the evidence I would have needed to support my theories of her cheating and that it wasn't her cousin. You stuck around long enough like a simp to find out that it actually was her cousin, which is crazy. I wouldn't even have been able to expose her on this level. I would have just been exposing her for being a hoe. You exposing her for something else. This is crazy.
And why are you talking about yams, my nigga? So basically, I have like a little cat litter box, but it's like a AI advanced $900 litter box that has a camera for some reason, and it's in her restroom. So I was able to connect to that shit, and I basically seen her at the mirror of her restroom with her phone plopped up. You know, the FaceTime shit was on, her camera was on, and she was on FaceTime just showing straight yams to that nigga. Like, I'm talking about 360s in the camera, grabbing yams, just everything, bro. Just butt ass naked.
Egregious.
At that moment, bro, my heart sunk, bro. I was like, damn, it's GG. She just cheated on me. But that's not how it ended, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because I didn't want to make it seem.
Why is that not how it ended? Why wasn't that enough? What else did you need to see? Bro, if you the kind of dude to sit there and let your girl sit on a FaceTime call with random guy, cousin, not cousin, anything, Because even if she say it's family, you don't do that with family. That's crazy. So I'm going to assume that it's not your family member, and I'm going to cut ties right there. What about that made you want to stick around, did he? He on some old Daphne Joy shit.
Seemed like I knew and I caught her and she was gonna try to play victim. So I walked up to her room, I knocked on the door. I was like, let me see your phone real quick. I grabbed her phone and I noticed her like grabbing that shit, like, but like not really grabbing it in like a way where like she made it obvious she was hiding something. So I just grabbed it and sped walked to my room and then I locked my door. And that's when she started banging on my door saying, Kenneth, open the door, give me my phone.
Hold up, read those. Favorite cuz. Yeah, she strapped was nuts. So, no matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck up our bond. I guess this is her to her cousin. Her favorite cousin. And I think this is her cousin. So no matter what happens, we can't have any hidden resentment or bad feelings that could fuck up our bond. Like, if we go through a quote-unquote breakup or some obvious, it might not feel good, but no matter what, we can't have hidden resentment after or once niggas get in the next relationship or anything. If we feel something, we gotta say it and talk about it. I'm TB both sides. You feel me? I think that's what that means. I don't know. It just started. We can resume this momentarily, but yeah. That promise is hard to keep.
Kenneth! Okay, I have clothes on. Can you open the door, please?
Are these voice messages or are these?
Hello?
Hold up, what? That's true. I'll never lose you. I just be worried from us getting this intertwined. Like, if we had to end it, that would be heartbroken. I'd be heartbroken. And have to go through those emotions again. That I'll feel away when you eventually get with someone else. Yeah, I feel you. I don't got any words of encouragement because I don't want to feel this shit either. It gets like that. I guess this is what we signed up for. The sacrifice.
Kenneth!
Bro, throw this bro in the trash.
Hello?
Are these hidden messages?
Kenneth! Please!
Like, I be thinking this shit ain't gonna go nowhere. Not because neither of us don't want it, but because it can't. And that could be fucking me up. Like, on some, I really wish we could work cousins. Yeah, I feel you. What helps me when I think like this is I just remember that we both agreed we'll always be close no matter what. So you know you'll still be kind of here if this has to end.
Please, open the door.
Bro, off rip, send her and him to the gulag, bro. They both gotta go. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Yo, what if y'all aunties and uncles seen this shit? Like, what if y'all parents seen this shit? Bro, this is your cousin. Disgusting. She gotta be mixed, right? There's no way she's full black. She might not be any black. This gotta be like Dominican or Brazilian or something. There's no way. She's not black, bro. She gotta be like Dominican or Brazilian or something. She gotta be like mixed or some shit. She can't be black, right?
You're actually like a psychopath, gang.
Can we talk, please?
Like you really are. You're fucked up in the
Can
head.
we talk, please?
Nah, gang, we're good. I'm
Just
good.
open the door.
I'm good off of you, bro. Get on my house.
Open the door.
Get on my house, bro.
Can I talk to you, please?
I feel you. I think I'm. What? I feel you. I think I am in deeper too because every time I think of the future, I always picture you in it. That's so damn cute. Oh man.
Kenneth,
Fried rice.
please, open the door. Let's talk first. If this is just talk.
No, this is it, gang.
Okay.
Nah, this is it, gang.
No.
It's a done deal.
Can we have a conversation?
Bro, kick this bitch out the door and let her stargaze from outside. Yo, I think after Kentucky, I'm in deeper. Why you say that? Like, I feel like way more endearment towards you. And also more disconnect from Kenneth. That Kenneth is the YouTube nigga. That's her boyfriend. I feel like I can visualize you as a boyfriend figure. She can't say my boyfriend, but she gotta say a boyfriend figure because this is her fucking cousin. This hoe is disgusting. The cousin stuff be fucking me up in a different way too. Like, I be worrying this shit is fruitless love. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get heartbroken.
I went through her notes. I went through everything, bro. And I seen tons of explicit photos from her and him. And then I went through the text messages, and there was a bunch of weird shit going on, bro. Like, she was talking about that nigga being boyfriend material. She was saying she feels a disconnect from Kenneth. She was saying all types
He's
of
Kenneth,
shit, bro. And honestly, bro, I wanted to crash out at that moment, but obviously couldn't because I would go to jail. And
bro. Personally, I can see it just like some random dude, bro. This is her fucking cousin. You honestly can't crash out, bro. Who's actually mentally prepared to find out that their girlfriend is cheating on them with their cousin? If it's me, I'm getting that sick bitch away from me as quick as possible. As quick as possible. Look, look, lady, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what they do in your family, but that shit don't fly this way. You gotta go. Yeah, we gotta get you out of here. Send you to the gulag, jail, or something. This gotta be illegal. This bitch is nailing her cousin. What? Dog, what?
you know, yeah, I'm a good civilian. I'm not gonna crash out over a girl, but it was sick to see, to be honest, bro. Like, I genuinely was throwing up. I'm not gonna lie, you could ask all my homeboys. I was calling them. I was in my restroom throwing up just nonstop, bro. Everything I ate prior to that, I threw it all up, bro. It was sick.
Don't blame
Yeah,
you.
once I found that shit out, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I got my phone. I took pictures of everything. I wish I scrolled some more, but you know, I like once I seen it, I was just ready to kick her out, bro. I took pictures of all the pictures she took for him, all the pictures he sent her, the text messages. Everything, bro. It's all on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny.
Hold up, I want to see that bucket list. What does that say?
The text messages, everything.
Bucket list. Nut on face. Eat off body. Tape. Diddy tape. Head videos. Hand job plus spit in the mouth. Handcuffing. Tripod video. Public quickie. And movie bone. This is crazy. I'm not gonna
It's all
lie.
on my phone just in case she wants to fucking deny or lie to me. It was all on my phone.
Bro, is this like a PR stunt? Is this like some kind of publicity scheme or some kind of PR stunt? This gotta be fake, right? There's no way this chick is actually followed through any of this. There's no way any of this happened. This is PR. This is all fake. This is all to garner attention. I refuse to believe this is real.
I gave her phone back. I told her she had to go.
I'm so sorry, Kendra.
I don't care. You can't. There's nothing you can say to me right now. You did what you did. You gotta face that. You gotta go.
This is something that I always did recently. Just know that in all of my relationships, I've always loved you a lot. And I care for you a lot. You know that? I'm sorry.
I don't care.
I've always had a close relationship since we was young. And I think, like, from some mentally fucked up shit, I think, like, we had some psychological shit going on when we were young because, like, when we were really just, like, before even puberty, like, we were, like, really close to where, like, some of our family members would notice it. And I was really having my doubts. And, you know, with you, you've always been different than how I wanted you to be. Like,
So you fuck your cousin.
so, with the opportunity
So you fuck your cousin.
to be,
So you fuck your cousin. You need help, bro.
That is.
Yeah, she's not with me anymore. We're not with each other no more. But it's
Nah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
hey, all my young bulls out there, bro, learning experience, you can't trust these girls no more. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't trust.
Can't trust them, nigga. We not about to let it slide how you continue to allow her to live with you after you found out she was in the bathroom on FaceTime with a nigga. Cousin or not, that's unacceptable. The fuck are we doing? What is this? Kathelina opens up about the verbal, mental, and physical abuse she says she endured from her ex-boyfriend, which claims led her to cheat with her cousin. So because your relationship is rough, you go bone your cousin? Bro, these hoes is allergic to accountability, bro. This is
attention to the things that he has done to me because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be.
doesn't
We had a lot of
matter.
arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to.
Bro, I don't care if your ex was Ike Turner and he was beating the brakes off you. That don't mean you go fuck your cousin, bro. This always said, bro, you zero accountability. You were trying to get out of this. There's no way out of this one. You can't wiggle out of this one. You fucked your cousin. Bitch, you nasty. That's nasty. It's a done deal, bro. Get this bitch the fuck off the internet, bro. Y'all, bro, ban her. We about to keep letting her be an influencer, bro. They gonna keep letting her stream, bro. Ban this bitch. We not about to shame this hoe.
He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Stop.
My ex
Stop.
dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did.
So now, all of a sudden, you get exposed for boning your cousin, and your ex is now P. Diddy. You get exposed for boning your cousin, and now your ex is this monster that you couldn't get away from, and he put hands on you and did this, that, and the third. No police reports. You didn't come forth about none of this after it happened. No record of any of this happening, but now all of a sudden, he's just this animal that you need to get away from by any means after you get exposed for boning your cousin. Bro, this 3 or 4 is disgusting, bro. Pack
Time
this
of my
chick up.
essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
It's 2 days before my birthday. Stanford, Texas. So, boom. This is the date. This is the video. This is the date and everything for the video. Okay, boom. So she said this happened, and this is her boyfriend, mind you. They just broke up after she exposed him. Well, they just broke up after he exposed her for boning her cousin. This was July 13th, 2024. So 2 years ago, a month away from 2 years. We're a month away from 2 years. And this is the blood from the scene.
After all this abuse,
After all that abuse, you was forced to go bone your cousin. I mean, if he really did what you're accusing him of, where's the police report? And why were you still with him 2 years later? And why was the fact that I brought the Campbell's back within your relationship, you boning your cousin? What is this? Why you say that? I feel like the endearment towards... Okay, this is the text thread that I read earlier from the video that the boyfriend was exposing her. And this is the bucket list full of all the Diddy achievements. Dog, just read her messages. This Twitch streamer, Kathelina, really slick. Females really get away with being weirdos and lame as long as they look cute. She ain't even cute enough to get away with this shit. I'm sorry,
me
chat.
me and my cousin,
L story.
me and my cousin,
L story. Yeah. Get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind
What
of had a
that
thing
mean?
going. But like it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like I
Nah.
remember like I had a big crush on this nigga because we were
Nah.
best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I kind of associated him with that. You
Nah.
feel me? Me and my cousin.
Nah. I feel like she just had to get that off her chest. Like, she just had to let the world know. Because it's the fact that you will openly admit that when you don't have to. Your rage and his cousin, Kathelina, get into a heated altercation. Nigga, that's not his cousin. Stop that shit. Kathelina apologized. Nah, man. Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Yeah, this hoe's filth. Yeah, this hoe's filth. Yeah, it's there's no way out of this one. But I'm gonna pivot on to this Carmelo Anthony stuff, and not the ball player. So if you don't know, there was an incident that happened. I guess it was at a high school track meet or whatever. I'm not about to act like I'm the most knowledgeable person of the incident in the world. I'm not. But it was like at a high school track